Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today's video we are looking at these two Radiator Springs Racer mechanic sets, which you basically get to build your own Radiator Springs Racer diecast. Now it's not actually like fully diecast like the real Radiator Springs Racers, but it is pretty close. I've already got two from years prior and they look like basically this when they're fully assembled. And I figured I would build two of them right here today because I don't think it should be too terribly hard. These are only available at Disneyland as far as I know. And you can purchase them, of course, at the places in Carsland. And this is actually one of the items that you can get like in the main Disney shops and at Disneyland as well. It's not like a Carsland exclusive like the singles are. So you have 5 actually released Radiator Springs Racers. You have, of course, the red one, and that was available as both a single and in a, it was a 4-pack. You have the green one, you have the dark blue one, if I can get to focus. Yeah, there we go. You have a like teal or aqua one, and then you have a golden one, which was exclusive to that 4-pack. And then, so you have those 4, and then you can build your own. As I mentioned, this is what they kind of look like. And so you can kind of see comparison there. The size is much different, and the model appears to be slightly different, but they are still pretty cool. They're made by the same company, at least I would assume, because the Radiator Springs Racers, and actually all of like the Disney Parks diecasts as a whole, such as the Radiator Springs Racers, the Rollickin' Roadsters, the Jamboree Tractors, the Star Wars cars, even though they don't make those anymore, and I don't think like the Mater and McQueen with hats, I think those are made by Mattel, but everything else is made by some other company. I don't know which. It might say it on the back of this box somewhere. It just says Disney merchandise. There's no sign of Mattel anywhere. So we have 2 boxes here, and as I said, we are going to build 2 of them. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Let's just look at the box first. You have the Radiator Springs Racer out front, of course. Radiator Springs Racers mechanic set. You can see all the different pieces in there that you need to assemble it. So yeah, as I mentioned, you have a ton of customizable options. You can see there's 2 different mouth plates right there with different expressions. The body just remains the same. You have 2 options for seats. You have either a 2-seater or a 3-seater. It looks like the one I have, I do have one 2-seater, I do have one 3-seater. Per row, that is, not just for the entire car. And you do have 2 different eye options. So you have like a female set of eyes, and it's kind of hidden, but down there you can see a male set of eyes. I believe there should be, yes, 2 different options for rims. You can see those right there, and then you can't really see it, but way down below those, like hidden behind the Radiator Springs Racer, is another set of like these chrome rims. Looks like I actually put both on this guy when I made him. This is like really old, from like maybe 2013. You can see the chrome rims and then the like regular rims. I have both of those on him. You also have the option for a roll bar, and neither of the ones I have that roll bar, so we're going to be putting it on both of them today. I do intend to make them as different from the ones I already have as possible. So like, you can see the male one has the 2-seater, no roll bar. So the male one I built today will have a swapped mouth. It'll have a roll bar, it'll have 3 seats, and the same goes for the female one. Let's open it up, I guess, and not delay this any further. I guess I should show you the back. You can see a couple of different, I don't know if those are technically be called like stock images, but you can see a couple of different customizable options. You just have like the plain male and female, and then a female with the roll bar. You also see a little thing of like how to assemble it, and I'm sure that will come in handy very soon. It does say screwdriver included. You can see that screwdriver right there. It's a Cars themed screwdriver. That's pretty cool. And these are actually relatively inexpensive. They're only $10, which for Disneyland standards is very good because that's like the price you pay for a normal single. Not a normal single like Mattel single, but like a Rock and Roadster or Radiator Springs Racer single. Those are $10, but you get this entire kit for that same price. That's pretty good because the prices at Disney are relatively inflated. Some more tape. Too much tape. There we go. And still some more here. There we go. Alright. Should be able to pull this out of the box very easily, I hope. It's gonna fall over again. There we go. There we go. Alright. There we go. Pull it out. Very nice and simple. See the background in there. Looks pretty cool. I'll definitely be keeping that box. Put in the background somewhere. I don't know what that. Looks like you have 2 separate layers of plastic to keep everything inside. So, more tape. I'm just going to do this a little bit off camera. So, looks like there's only 2 pieces. Maybe 3? Yeah, oh no, there's only 2. So, oh, there we go. Alright, and if I can just break that off, that's trash. And most of this will be soon too. So I mean, here's like the little roll bar. It's already kind of fallen out. I even saw a couple in like the store, or even in the package. The roll bar had been like kind of just thrown aside. So I think we're going to build a male one first. So you start off. You have the body, and while I did say the body is not like an actual big die cast, I don't think this is plastic. This is relatively heavy. Like it's actually heavier than the Scribbles I have next to me. And this one has like the widened mouth. So I'm going to take out the short mouth, and hopefully that will just like kind of pop into place and I won't have to do any screwdriver work. Do that right there. Yep, right there, it just kind of pops into place. I might end up having to use like a screw. Actually, there's no screws I don't see. So that's nice. I thought there might be. But as far as I can tell, there's no like screws that they give you. Maybe you have to add your own. That would be annoying. But looks like it just kind of pops into place right now. Let's take the roll bar off. Take the screwdriver out. Let's take those eyes out because I believe they can also just kind of pop into place. You see that down there? And this attaches, I'm not exactly sure where. So if I were to kind of like slide it in, oh, I think I see what needs to happen. Okay, I think I need to take this kind of mouth plate off. And if I place that there, I can get that to like snap in there. No, that doesn't look right. I have no idea what I'm doing. I could look at the instructions on the back of the box, but let's not resort to that quite yet. That pops in. Yeah, still not looking right. Let's go higher up somewhere. So it should be looking like that right there. But I'm not exactly sure how to get it to snap into place. Okay, we will work on that later. Let's just get the rest of the pieces kind of out and about and get this big plastic thing out the way. I do want to kind of see if I can update the, yeah, there's some screws in there. I don't see any screws that they've given me though. So that could be an issue, but whatever. I do want to see if I can update this original racer because I don't like the fact that he has 2 different sets of wheels. I'll just give him one consistent set, and I'm sure I can. I can probably just unscrew that, change him out, hopefully with no issue. I guess the good part about having two sets is if I break a piece, I can use one from the other. This is where, yeah. Yeah, okay, so we do have like a base and whatnot. I'm assuming that those eyes will attach somewhere into this base, or these bases right here. There will be screws somewhere in here. I'm not exactly sure where or where I will get the screws from. I thought I remember them like giving it to you. Wait. Yeah, they do give them to you. There, I can see the screws in the other box. So, where are the screws in this one? Okay. That's annoying. And this is one of those things where you can like kind of like pop it out. There's that. Basically just getting all the seats out now. And there we go. Yeah, I don't see any screws in this part, so I can throw that away with no issue. And the other part, yeah, there's, oh, yeah, okay, we found them. We have the screws, all right. They're taped to a part of the box that I threw away. Luckily, they are still here, so we have two tiny little screws. Awesome, all right, we are back in business. I mean, here's the little screwdriver, it's kind of red, has the Cars logo on it. That's cool. So we have, of course, have the body. I will probably use instructions here. All right. So I'm gonna keep those chrome wheels consistent on this one. Oh, that's not what I have. I don't need that. All right. So the chrome wheels will kind of be like there. I don't know what I'm doing. I should probably snap just the mouth plate in first. That's something I need. I need to snap that one right into there. Boom, like that. If I read this, looks like the eyes it is just telling me to kind of slide them right in there. Okay, I can see, yeah, I see where. If I can get it to stick, this is gonna be a hard angle to get. But there is space down there for them to slide into. It's a very small space, but it should hopefully, okay. This is a long video, folks. Okay, I can't quite get it into there. There we go. All right, snapped into place. That looks perfect. I like that better than the one I have. Oh, I didn't realize these, yeah. I thought the expression might be different, but I think it's just kind of like maybe a little bit of sun damage that kind of wore that eyes out, made them look a little bit different than they actually are. All right, so we have that part assembled. This part goes like in here. You would just attach it like that, and then you'd put the base on underneath, but you have to attach those wheels first. So I said I'm sticking with the chrome wheels on this. See the little slots where those are supposed to like kind of fall into place right there? Another set of chrome wheels right back here. And then you will just attach the base like so. You will need to put some screws in that, but I don't want to do it quite yet. Oh, that attached pretty well, actually. I don't want to put the screws in quite yet, just in case there's still something I need to put in, which I assume I will need to do. So the 3-seaters, you put them just like, I assume they can just kind of snap in, but you actually, let's see. I'm gonna break these parts out, right? Yes, okay. So this part goes in like the back. This part on the left. Oh, I should probably check exactly where. There's also like a dashboard and whatnot. And once we get this, the first time we should just be good to go for the second time. So we have the wheels like that. And then we have, so yeah, we do have to snap these pieces out. But don't want to accidentally break a piece that I need. I just get nervous with these just because, as I mentioned, don't want to break something that you need. But it looks like, yeah, okay, there we go. Got that piece out. And then we just have to get this bigger piece out, which I assume is like the little floorboards you can see on the side there. Yeah, like that. So we will need to disassemble or what we already have, but no worries, it's not screwed in, very easy. And this part is not coming out as easily. But it looks like we should have it. Okay, got it to there. Trying to twist it out. And let me just make sure the part, yeah, okay, that's how the part looks. So I'm supposed to break those two little rods off. There we go. That piece is now out. Awesome. So just kind of take that part out for now. So there's this basically just what the body looks like. I like the look of it. Looking pretty awesome. So looks like the body. Yeah, let me check the ones that are the one I already did. Looks like the body part. I don't know what I'm saying. Let me just try to attach the roll bar to an existing one I have and see how well it like fits. Yeah, looks like you would just snap the roll bar in there. No need to have a screw or whatever. So there's the one I already have, and you can see it kind of attaches to the outside. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Let's see if there's any other parts I can attach first. So the dashboard, okay, I see part of this here. So there's the seats. There's another pair of seats. We need like the dashboard, which I think it's one of these two pieces right here. Let me figure out which one. The one with like the big hole is, let's see. This one I think is, yeah. So I think this one goes at the back, right? This one should go at the front. All right. If we take these parts out, and that should presumably go just right into, let's just look at the one I have already. Wait, is this supposed to be the front part? Oops, I dropped it all. That's not good. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like this is actually the front. So I'll be snapping this part into just like there, I think. Maybe. Just kind of do like that. Okay, that's snapped in there. That looks like how the old one I have looks. Actually, those might be no. There's two parts on the thing, or on the diagram. So, and then I would just also snap the little seats into here as well. These parts are so like compact that you don't really need a screw or anything to get them to stick. Once you get them in there, they should just be good to go. So that's snapped into there, and the other three seats is right here. You snap that into there as well. Not quite in there yet. You can see it. All right, so we have that now. And there's still definitely some pieces that need attaching here. Like I believe this should be like that, yeah. Maybe? That has to be right. It has to be right? It's kind of touching the seats, which I don't quite want. Does that look right from the other ones I have? It looks like the other ones. So the dashboard is right. It should be right. On the other ones I can't quite see. Looks like this piece. Oh, is this piece that's supposed to go there? That might be the problem. Wait, is it? I don't even know. Pretty sure, yeah, that piece should be the one back there. I guess you have two different options, one for just a plain headrest and one for like the engine. Because I don't see that other piece anywhere on the diagram, and that is where I have it on the other two. So I'm assuming it's like one of the things you can change in and out. I just wasn't recognizing that. So because we have that chrome piece there on the other two, I think I'm just gonna go with that plain little board back there. Just make sure it's snapped in as good as it can possibly be, and there we go. We'd also snap in, like, wow, there we go. Okay, I did not expect that to be that easy, but it just kind of snaps in like that. Put those wheels through. And then that base will go on the bottom. Make sure the wheels are not like in a bad position where I can feel comfortable locking those in. I'm not quite ready to do that, it looks like. So that would attach there. And make sure this is snapped in real nice, as good as it can be. Looks like it's not fully in all the way back here on the space. That's a problem right there. This part is not in far enough. It might be that headboard. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna take that part out. There we go. Just make sure it doesn't all just like fall apart. There we go. That snaps right out. And I do need to put this like back headrest in a little bit further. You can see it should be all the way in there, but I can't quite get it. It's just not budging. If I like bring it real close up to me, and I'm like pushing, it's not going any further. Maybe I think I maybe got it to move a little bit. Okay, this might just have to do. We'll see if it can like snap in. So get the body back. Put that in. Oh, it has to go through the hole. Okay, that might have fixed it. I mean, I assume it was going through the hole last time. It's not as well. And if I try to put those wheels in, like so, then the base. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty snapped in. Oh, I forgot. We need to put this piece in there somewhere. I assume it goes in between. Just kind of like, I don't know, that, maybe? Yeah, it looks like that kind of latch. Does that latch onto the sides? I think it does. But cannot quite tell. I think that looks right. If I put this piece on. Yes. Okay. There we go. Now I think we just need to put those screws in, and then we'll add that headrest, and we should be good for this first one. So I drop that screw in there, get my screwdriver, just kind of turn it till it's tight enough. That seems tight enough right there. Get that front screw. I'm gonna push the base down a little bit so it looks nicer. And then screw that in as tight as possible. That's pretty tight. And you have your own custom Radiator Springs racer. Of course, you need to put that little roll bar in. Right, just says to like kind of push it in over here. Okay, let me just check the diagram real quick. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna just pull it out and bring it up, kind of up close to like me, so I can make sure that it's precise enough. So you just have to kind of slide it in up there. And boom, okay. That looks pretty good. And I think that is basically how it is supposed to look. So we have our first Radiator Springs Racer assembled right here. The male with the 3 seats. Here's what the other one looks like. So there we go. That is what the first one looks like. We have all these extra pieces. And let me see, excuse me, if I can update this older one to include these wheels. Because I'm not going to be using those on anything else. So might as well use them here. Looks like that screw, yeah, that screw came loose pretty easy. Nice. And we should just be able to do what we just did and update this racer. Unscrew that. That back screw is not quite loose enough. Hope I'm turning the right way. Yeah, I think I am. There we go. Alright. Take that set of chrome off. Might as well just replace the whole set. Because these are newest. And we just snap. Oh, this part attaches to this part. I did not realize that. But on the one we have, it still works perfectly fine. It still looks the same. Maybe the suspension is a little bit bouncier or taller than it should be. Still looks pretty nice though. I don't think I'll update that, at least not now. And you know what, we will. We have time. If you're watching 27 minutes in this video, really have nothing better to do with your day anyway, so just stick with me here. So there we go, we got that right there. Just kind of twist that back into place, like so. Oh, it's not quite tight enough yet. There we go. It's way in there now. And now that old eraser is fixed and basically updated. So now I'm going to just see if I can fix the base on the one we just did, because clearly it was not assembled in the right way, even though it looks fine and works normally. I just want to see it assembled the completely correct way. And I haven't checked like on eBay for the prices on these. I would assume there is at least some, because it's not like a super hard to find item at Disneyland. And I'm assuming Disneyland is the only place you can find it. I don't think you can find it at like Disney World. Maybe you could find it at some of like the international like Disneylands or Disney Worlds. Maybe it's available online from some kind of like Disney store, but I'm not aware of any of those. I got this screw in there too. Good. Just need to take this bottom base part off. Twisting both ways. I don't know which ways, which I always forget. It is hard, a little bit harder with an extra screwdriver than like an automatic drill that could just kind of do it for you. It's kind of twisting in there, but it's not moving the actual screw. There we go. Okay. I think it came out a little bit there. There we go. All right. There goes those 2 screws. And so this part attaches, it's supposed to like snap into place. So that's the front right there. It should like snap into place somewhere. Yeah, it should be going that way. The issue might be that it has a little bit of residue left from when I snapped it out. So maybe it can't fully fit in there. I don't know. I think that might be the issue. Because you have like, you see a little bit of that part is like sticking out. If I like try to fold those back or something, maybe it'll just like snap into place. But if it doesn't snap in right here, just put it back together like nothing happened. try this way. Actually, it might be this way. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now it just kind of snaps in. It's not perfect, but that is how it is supposed to look. So there we go. Place that base back on there. Boom. And then we just had our screws back in there. Drop screw number 1 in there. Screw it in. Like so. Screw number 2. Drop that in there. And just screw it in like so. Yeah, it's not quite. It's still not in there quite how I want it. Actually, I think that's good. Alright, there we go. There we have our fixed roll bar male Radiator Springs racer. Cool. Alright, so we have these 3 so far. Of course, these 2 being the ones I did long ago, and this new one being one I did just recently. So let's kind of move those back there. Let's move these kind of extra parts off to the side. And then we'll get on to building this second racer. And now we know how to do it, so we can kind of breeze through it much easier. Let's get those scissors back out. Cut. Oh, that's not going far enough. Kind of like that. Boom. Oops, still want to rip that box. Let's go. That folds down. Oh no, this part comes out. Let's open it from the other side. There we go. And I can just kind of, I have these 2 boxes here, but I shouldn't need to have them to be looking at now. Take that out. Boom. A couple more pieces of tape. Kind of snap those off. Where it is. It's hard to tell. It's taped a lot more than all of those. Got it. There we go. This part is now off, I think. Should be. Oh, this one has tape on the sides. The other one did not have any tape on the sides. That's weird. That one comes off. And yeah. Here is where you can kind of see where those screws were. They're like taped to this part. So you just have to pull that tape off. Grab those 2 tiny little screws and place them down. Oop. And this one's kind of messing with me. There we go. All right. Now we have what we had last time. All the parts, and at this point I'll just kind of take only the parts that I need out. So we need the body, of course. I don't need the screwdriver, but can't hurt to have another one just on hand for anything in the future. The one I have originally has the chrome wheels, so we will be using these kind of racer wheels. Of course, need the body parts. Like so. We'll need this one has the bigger mouth, so we need a smaller mouth. Got the dashboard and that back headboard. Have the roll bar. And just pop out this big piece right there. We shouldn't be needing that back part. The one has 3 seats, so we need the 2 seaters. And of course we need those female eyes right there. All right. This one actually, oh no, it does have chrome wheels. They just kind of fell out somewhere. One was on me. I don't know where the other one was, but we'll find them at some point. Let's put the rest of that back there. Okay. Close those up. Put them away. Should be needing them. And now we know how to assemble it this time, so it should be much quicker. So first, you have the mouth. I wonder if I could do it upside down. It's kind of in the middle there. But I guess if I do it upside down, there wouldn't be enough room for the mouth. It won't let you do it because you have this little notch up here that blocks it. So you will have to do it the correct way. I can't have like a frowning eraser like that. So that gets snapped in. Not quite there yet. Nope. It's not going in as well as it should be. Let me pull that out. Now it's in there pretty good, but it's like not in enough. It won't come out. There we go. Okay. So that should just snap in like so. There we go. That looks fine. The eyes will need to go kind of slide into that little hole you can see there. Trying to get that like exactly how it should be. It's kind of easy to see from this angle where it needs to go. That mirror should not be below. There we go. Wait, no, still don't have it. There we go. Okay. That kind of goes, snaps in just like that. There we go. That looks very nice. Let's just start assembling the base. So you have the dashboard up front. This is the dashboard, right? Yep. That part goes right into those front two holes. Get it as far in there as you can to not kind of get in the way of anything else. Those, boom, snapped in, very nice. Two-seaters, boom. Let's see, those are in now. Oh, that floorboard. There we go. Those need to go in further. They're kind of hitting the dashboard there. Oops. Maybe there's like a front, like a, yeah. I didn't realize that. This is like the front set. I didn't realize that on the other one because I guess I got it right the first try. But there is a set that has to go in the front and a set that has to go in the back. Okay. There we go. That snaps in. Boom. And the set should just go right behind it. Like that. Wait. That. There we go. Boom. Then you would put that set of wheels in there. Just making sure I do have the right wheels. Yes, I do. Wheels like so. You have kind of set down like that. And then you have your, I guess I should probably take that chrome piece out. Twist and turn it. Ow, that hurt. And it broke. Uh-oh, that's not good. Should be able to make it work still. This part is just not probably attached too well. There we go. Okay, and then this top part. There we go. Okay, nice. You can see it is a little bit broken, but it should not matter. Put it down. Oh, put it down inside like that. There we go. You snap that on top of the wheels. Bam. And there you go. I guess I probably should have put that in the body first. So let's just do that now. Put these seats inside. Make sure all those like holes are lining up because we need to use those to use the screws. Put those wheels in there. Bang. Make sure this part is like attached like that. Kind of lays on top right there. Oops, I didn't put in that that back board. Did not realize that until now. This part has to go right in like This part is hard. I don't like this part at all. There we go. And not far enough. There we go. That snapped in real nice. That's farther than the other one went. That's cool. Alright. Oops. Set of wheels right there. Another set of wheels right there. No, that should be going in here first. There we go. And wait for it. There we go. Oh, that's snapping real nice. See right there. Looks good already. Wheel 1, wheel 2, base. Now time for the screws. Screw 1 goes in there. Screw number 2 goes in the front. And that's still not quite far enough in. There we go. I think that works. Yep, that should work perfectly fine. We just have to slide that roll bar in. Slides in right there. That slides in there. Yep. And there you have it. It's just that roll bar right there. There we go. There is the... Alright. And there is the female RS Racer with the little light bar there, the roll bar. So here are the two that we built today. Looking very awesome. Zoom in on those a little bit. Looking very cool. Of course, the ones in the thumbnail are different because I need to get the thumbnail with the boxes in the back. So you have these two in the thumbnail, not the ones that I built today. But those look pretty good. This is a little bit loose, isn't it? There we go. That's fixed. Timing. Always at the end of the video. We're filming sideways now. That's pretty weird, doesn't it? Ooh, going in and out. Alright. That is the end of the video. We built two custom Radiator Springs racers today. I guess not custom, because they're an official release. But they look very awesome, very cool. I think I've basically maxed out the customization across the span of these four. So thank you for watching today's video. If you made it through all 43 minutes and probably 15 seconds, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.